Yeah. So again, and I'm not asking these to be challenging. I'm asking because I think these are fair questions, right? If I were to go buy Ghost right now, what am I looking at? Like 1 point or 0.19. Let's just say it was point 0.2, right?
Like
If
0.23,
if
right?
yeah, so whatever it might be, but let's just say point 0.2, and let's just say for simple math purposes, let's say that's like $400 US. Okay, let's just say 400. So at 50 cents per listing, right? I mean, that's a lot of listings to justify a $400 ghost, right?
It is,
And
yeah.
the only reason I say this is because Mike's brought it up. We brought up in general, just in the whole space, is that some of the issues that people have is like, what's my real time? Like, what's my return on this? Do you know what I mean? Because that's part of the thing, and it could just be, well, you got great artwork and you're part of a community. It could that could be the answer. I'm just trying to ask so I can understand it as I'm being, because some people spent more than that, right? And so they may be thinking, okay, how do I make this, worth it for me?
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't have the napkin calculations on my head, but the thing that you're kind of bidding on here isn't that there's going to be like 1,000 listings a month. The
Yeah.
thing that we're bidding on here is that PXN, our gm.co, which is our new domain name, gm.co, will
Yep.
be the place where you buy things online with cryptocurrency.
Mm-hmm.
And when those hundreds, or billions of dollars are spent from the cryptocurrency space, this is where people will come. A lot of listings will be created. There's only ever 10,000 ghosts, right? So
Yeah.
what we're thinking here is, as the ghost community grows, as the number of people that desire it and want to get in, it will be a mathematical equation.
Yeah.
When the ecosystem is live, you'll be able to calculate exactly what a ghost is worth.
Mm-hmm.
And
Got it.
if we're getting 1 million listings in a year, 2 million listings in a year, 3 million listings in a year, as that grows, and we all know, like with tech companies, it's either like you grow and succeed or you get exponential growth.
Yeah.
Like there's not really a middle ground there, right?
Right.
Yeah.
If we hit the exponent, then we'll be successful. Like and those PXN tokens that are generated with ghosts will be worth a huge amount more. And you'll
Right.
get the generation
And
going
so
as
it's
well. That doesn't change,
Got it.
right? That never
Okay.
changes.
Yeah. No. 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 Thank you. That helps me kind of package this and
Yeah.
understand. So that's good.
So like you always grow with us. Like that's been like the
exactly.
idea from the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we're down, you're down. We're down together, right? And when we're up together.
I mean, that's the
That's
basis of an NFT, right? And so to be clear, the main monetization method of holding a ghost is this passive income to the token as the token gets more popular on the platform. Is there any rev share of ghost in the sense of sales occurring? No, no, right? Like it's really the token monetization is the benefit
Yeah.
to
So
having
like
a ghost.
the way we've got the modeling structured now is that we want to utilize the success fees for advertising, right?
Mm,
So all of the money that goes from successful sales will be to A, sustain the business, and
yes.
B, grow the business through advertising.
Mm-hmm.
If we can get it to the point, and we should be able to get to the point where we spend $1 and we make like $1.50 back.
Yeah.
Every single dollar that we pump into advertising will grow the business.
Yeah.
And will increase revenue.
Right.
We have discussed things, and I don't know how it's going to work out because we can't actually figure it out until we have a functional product.
Yep.
And we validate the values that we have.
Yep.
But there are things that we want to do for like holders. So like, if you're a ghost, we want to make. I don't want to say the actual things, but I'm like, can we give back to these ghosts in other ways?
Yeah.
And I think rev share is a good question. I don't know if it will work now. Like mathematically, once we get to market and validate all of those figures,
Right.
our CPC, our lifetime value of a customer, conversion rates and stuff, even like 0.5%. If we're 0.5% off, it can change things drastically. As you know, I'm seeing you smiling there. Like you've been like,
no, it's funny that like an anime 10,000 NFT collection is now evolved into literally traditional business talk. What's your CPC? What's your margin? You
Yeah.
know, like it's all of this shit that people have been dealing with their entire lives, which started as an NFT. That's why I'm smiling. And you're actually answering the question that I didn't even know I was asking. And what I was asking is, yes, rev shares one, but what I'm asking is, are you actively thinking of other ways to give back to the phantoms? Which your answer is yes. It could become in the form of rev share. It could become in the form of merch. Who knows what it's going to be? But the one thing that is,
merch, yeah.
yeah, it could be a bunch of different things. But the one thing that is set in stone is there is some monetary passive income potentially associated with the token if the platform becomes a thing, which to your point, of course, you're going to want not rev share in the beginning because you're going to want that money pumped back into the business via advertising to raise awareness to get more people to use the platform.
Yeah. I mean, there could be a situation where PXN tokens are just insanely valuable.
Right.
Because people need all this stuff, right?